When I get really down on my life, I like to make a list of the things I want to do before I die. Doing this reminds me that I have so much to look forward to and strive for and get excited about, and those are important things to remember. So I thought I would share this list, my bucket list, with you guys. Because I thought maybe some of the things I want to do would make you think of things you want to do, and then we could all be inspired and excited together. So without further ado, let's do this. Before I die, I want to do the following things. Number 1, go to a 3-day rave in Europe. So I have heard stories about these raves in certain parts of Europe that keep going for 3 days straight. And when I heard about them, I was like, I was born to go to one of those. Not to do drugs and be stupid, don't worry. I just mean I was born to dance to electronic music for 3 days straight. Count me in. Number 2, live in another country. I'm not sure which country yet, just not the US. Where I go will actually depend on the next item in the list. Number 3, learn another language fluently. So I've taken a lot of French and Spanish, but I never had a chance to put them to good use, so I've lost a lot over the years. I would love to pick one and work really hard at it until I'm completely fluent. Number 4, cliff jumping. Maybe not the super gigantic cliffs, just the moderately gigantic cliffs. Number 5, have kids. So I don't want to have kids for a long time, but someday, when I've figured out my own shit and I'm ready emotionally and financially, I do want to have kids. Whether I birth them myself or adopt them, I know I want kids in my life. Number 6, visit a cat sanctuary. There's this one in Hawaii called Lanai that I've had my eye on for years. I'm just a little worried I might explode upon seeing all that cuteness. Number 7, be in a band. Ideally, I'd be the lead singer in a band, but being a backup singer would be super cool too. Number 8, be in a play. I was in tons of plays all through high school and college, but I want to be in more plays. I think it would be super interesting to see what acting in a play is like as an adult. Number 9, drive across the United States. Guess what? I'm actually doing this one. Later this month, I am going to hop in a car with one of my friends and we are driving from Massachusetts to California and back. I'll tell you guys more about this in a later video, but I thought I'd mention it in this video too, because I'm ridiculously excited about it and I couldn't keep it in any longer. Number 10, master a musical instrument. So I can sort of play piano and guitar and ukulele, but I would love to focus on one and get really good at it. Number 11, learn how to dance really well. I used to dance in college, but just like with the foreign languages, I haven't practiced a lot since then, so I've lost a lot of skills. I think it would be so cool to pick up dancing again and get really good at it. Number 12, write a book. I think this would be especially cool to do later in life when I've lived a long time already and I have a lifetime of experience to draw on. Number 13, do a silent meditation retreat. So I know a bunch of people who've done these 5-day, week-long, and even 10-day silent meditation retreats, and I've always wanted to do one myself. I talk a lot, and talking is a big part of my identity, so trying to be silent for that long might actually kill me, but I think it would be an important challenge, and I am game to try it. Number 14, be a nude model for an art class. When I was in treatment for my eating disorder, I met a lady who said she had done this, and she said it was deeply meaningful for her because it signified her being truly comfortable with her body. Someday, when I feel more comfortable with my own body, I think it would be really cool to do this myself. Number 15, compete in the National Poetry Slam. When I've competed in more slams and I feel ready to see if I can make it to the next level, I would love to try out for the National Poetry Slam. I think it'll take a couple more years, at least, to get to that point, but I am keeping it in the back of my mind. Number 16, join a circus. I'm not sure what kind of circus or what I would do in it. I just know I think it would be really cool. Number 17, go spelunking. I love caves. I want to explore them. Enough said. Number 18, gallop on a horse. I've trotted on a horse and I've cantered on a horse, but I've never galloped on a horse. I know you have to train and prepare to get to that point, and I think I'd be willing to do that, all in the name of being able to gallop. Number 19, hike the Appalachian Trail or go on some other long, beautiful backpacking trip. I'm going to be doing some backpacking as part of my cross-country trip later this month, so that's awesome, but I would really love to take a longer trip someday and just really get into that trail mindset. And last, but certainly not least, number 20, squish grapes with my feet. I just think it would feel so cool. And don't worry, I would wash my feet very thoroughly beforehand. I mean, would that not feel amazing between your toes? It would feel amazing, so I'm gonna do it. And that's all I've got for now. I have a feeling I'm gonna be adding to this list because I have so many things I wanna do before I die. Like, so many things. It's kind of overwhelming. I'm still pretty confused about most things, but the one thing I know for sure is that I wanna live the shit out of my life because I deserve that, and so do you. What are some items on your bucket list? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Hey, so I really appreciate you taking the time to be here today. Super awesome.